All right. Good morning, everybody. Those of you just tuning in, sorry, I am a little bit late this morning. Life has happened. I am happening to life, either one. So, let me go right there. Perfect. Okay. Yep. Sorry. Let's see here. All right, so we're good to go. Looks like we're streaming. We're online. Let me go ahead and tweet this out. Link in bio, everybody. Go. All right, good morning. All right, so due to time, I want to go ahead and just a moment here get started with the live. I'm going to go ahead and post this. What's up? Good morning, Greg. Um, Doc. That's good stuff. I just saw your comment. um, that's funny. Yeah, so that's literally the headline I'm about to read. Let's see. Let me share my screen. You guys have that, Maxar. I'm about to go over my watch list. Everything's on YouTube right now. So if you guys wish to hop on YouTube, link is in my link tree there. So feel free to hop in. That's where we'll be at today. Okay, so looks like we got everybody in. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in the announcement page. Thank you guys again for 4,200 subscribers on YouTube. I know there's people with a million subscribers. I do not care. I am pretty stoked that I have that many subscribers. So pretty cool. Okay, live now. All right, let's go. Good morning. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going, everybody? I do. Yeah, I have a little bit of that. I have a little bit of all the memes. Just I know not even enough to mention, but um yeah, I'm a part of it just enough. If you had to put $20 into one stock to go to the moon today, what would you put it on? I would react. I wouldn't make bets. There's no gambling. I would wait for some type of catalyst. That's my opinion anyway. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the news really quickly. Um, okay, so right off the bat, guys, 8:45. We'll go over the futures. So far, U.S. stock futures have edged up as big tech shares bounced from a sharp sell-off in the previous session. Global equities climbed as worries that rising oil prices will feed inflationary pressures appear to ease. Oil rose as OPEC supplier group decided to stick to the gradual output increase plan rather than fully opening the taps. Gold prices fell as the dollar benefited from subdued risk sentiment, likely bullion to see choppy trade in the run-up to Friday's U.S. job numbers. Some top headlines: Facebook whistleblower says former employer a urgent threat to U.S. That is to say former employer is an urgent threat. So, Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen will appear before the U.S. Congress, where she is set to sharply criticize her former employer as one of the most urgent threats facing the country, to demand transparency and its operations in order to better regulate it. Johnson for authorization of COVID-19 vaccine booster that came around. PepsiCo has raised their annual revenue forecast as soda demand jumps. Amazon and Google set to attend White House forum on quantum technology. Pretty interesting stuff there. I'm into that. Tesla ordered to pay 130 million to black former worker over racism. A federal worker has that's really not going to affect the stock too much. Tesla to pay more than 130 million in damages to a black former worker, finding he was subjected to racially hostile work environments. The Wall Street Journal reported. We do have an IPO. The Udemy, a online learning platform, filed regulatory paperwork for an initial public offering, accelerated shift towards remote learning. San Francisco-based company revenue grew 55% to 429 million in 2020. Um, Other than that, of course, we've got more pressure on Facebook. The company has compiled the Russian demand to delete content Moscow deems illegal, but it could face a hefty fine as it was slow to do so. That's just ridiculous. Anyway, so other than that, let's see. That's about it for me. We did get some analyst recommendations. Foot Locker got a price cut. But other than that, nothing else to report. Looking at the economic calendar for today, we can see that August 5th, we have trade balance, medium impact, IHS market service, and ISM non-manufacturing index, all relatively low impact, medium impact. So, um, oh, that's weird. The caption from the original is hilarious. Yeah, it is. It's my new profile picture on TikTok. Hey, good morning, everybody. We are live on YouTube today, so if you guys want to hit the link in the bio, that's where you guys can interact with me. If you guys have any questions here on TikTok, um, stop fooling young kids into Jack. Get out of here, dude. Are you whoever? This isn't a get rich quick scheme. This is growth. I love people. It's too early, man. CEI is being backed by Pelosi. I'm sure it is. I'd love to see that though. Let me see. Let me see if I Google anything. Pelosi and CEI. I don't think that's it. You might have. I think that might be a different CEI. That's Competitive Enterprise Institute. I don't know if that's what you're talking about there, but okay, I see that one. It doesn't really seem like I don't know. We'll look at CEI here this morning, but I gave you guys my diagnosis last night. It looks like we're getting real close to that setup happening. You can see the downtrend here. So, of course, it's just a read or react type situation. So, wait for that break and downtrend. And then, of course, you have that floor that can end up being broken here. And I have the support, I think around 223 as a potential support bottom. Yeah, it's just running it off of that. So, right about there, 225. So I kind of see CEI potentially falling too. So, um, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, sorry about the, hey man, I talked to you on Discord the other day. Yeah, I do. What's up? Yeah, I remember. Um, Rolled 1,700 calls for Friday on SPY, debating on selling at open or holding for a sec. We'll go over the major, those setups real quick. Okay, so it is 8:50. We've got the news kind of captured here. So we're going to go take a look at our major ETFs really quick. So looking at the Qs, a little bit of a rebound here. I would like to remind you guys that even a day like this, a bounce up of this nature. I mean, looking at that, it's not really like a recovery. We haven't seen like a real like V shape or anything like that. We are up, but this very easily can reverse. So things like the Qs here in pre-market holding up what looks to, and I think you can see that right here. So start off this little 5 minute support. You can see just barely holding on. Honestly, if I was to give you my honest opinion, it almost has that bit of a look right there where the gap has been filled. So anywhere below 352.88, and we're likely going to trend down to these lows, the 350. So and that's the cues right there. So I mean, if we go take a look at the hourly time frame, always looking at things unbiasedly, I would like to see a push above 356 in order to break trend, or at least attempt to break trend. Is $100 enough to start? How slow will be the journey? It's going to be slow. You got to be ready for that. But if you can, if here's the secret, and it depends on the brokerage. I tell people with Robinhood that I have consistently, and you can ask people in the chat from way back because I haven't done it in a while. But like things like Robinhood, short swings. It was quite simple. I'd start with a small amount of money and I would select a high probability play with a catalyst and momentum. And if I didn't have it, I wouldn't trade. It was that simple. It's most people's impatience that causes them to hop into situations, or they chase because they want to hit a home run. They want that small bit of money to turn into a big amount of money. And that ends up just being a slow bleeding train where if you just take that money and you focus in, on whether that be your education or what have you, but you're focusing on what's most important, and that's finding high probability setups and find like good risk to reward. So I mean, you can even consider like Sunday when I gave you guys um Neo to the downside with a $32 price target. That's a pretty high probability technical play. Whether you like it or not, the momentum is to the downside. So you're probably going to see further downside there. So anyway, it is enough, but you just have to be patient. So again, those of you guys here on TikTok, I am live on YouTube right now. That's where I'm talking at the moment. So if you guys are more than welcome to hop on, hit the link in the bio, and that's where I'm at right now, where I'm going to be able to freely interact with you. If you guys are typing, you guys are typing very, very fast, and I humanly cannot read these comments. So if you guys wish to, there's a little bit of delay here on YouTube with the commenting, so that way I can keep track of it. But so please feel free. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it for tuning in. Shibu, that thing's going to start consolidating here a little bit. I don't do crypto guys and more stocks. So how do you not fall for a trap in the market? I don't buy anything on low volume. Usually traps are going to happen on low volume, Jinho. Um, so that's one of the key things that anytime you run up to a support with low vol or resistance with low volume, the probability of you breaking is relatively low. Good morning, Roxana. Um, just round two of tech selling. What did REI was on my scanner yesterday, and it actually broke. Give it a chance. It actually may still have a little bit more juice in it. Um, even if it pulls back. So anyway, so let's go over SPY. Same thing. So let's go look a little 5 minute setup here. Oh my gosh. So there's that little, and these are always bearish in my opinion, where you get a slow incremental rise up. So anywhere below 428.50, we're likely going to trend back down to that support around 426.50. So yeah, top shelf crushed ET, See, those are things, man, that's knowledge that you just can't, that just comes with time in the market. He's got so much time that those are energy transfers. Like that's just knowing how things move. That's beautiful, man. I saw all of those. Those were great. Good moves. Good soup. Hey, what's up, everybody? Wow, a lot of people here. Also, thank you guys again for those of you just tuning in this morning. We hit 4,200 subscribers on YouTube. That was pretty cool. I do appreciate it. CEI, I will go over CEI. If you guys just hop in the stream, you'll be able to see it there. We'll go over. I'm just going to go over the top ETFs, and we'll go from there. So, would it be smarter to invest in other stocks slowly and make more money rather than dipping into a stock when you're down thousands? Would it be smart to invest in other stocks slowly and make money rather than dipping more into a stock when you're down? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, first of all, like I really believe that there's a better time for me, there's going to be a better time for me to buy stocks long term. That's my personal opinion. I know things have fallen to new lows. we are in a downtrend. So if you're dollar cost averaging, so be it. That's good stuff. Um, but yeah, so that's rough. But anyway, so SPY right here, we have a little bit of a gap that got filled. Um, we do have a small time frame downtrend that we can adhere to. Right about here. So you can see there, we may end up going and tapping it. You can see this pattern leads us right to there, where we may end up falling to the downside. Again, the hourly setup still well within downtrend. I do have the potential for a test and downtrend, but so far we're gonna read and react to that one. IWM, we're not gonna cover this one too much, but IWM still within this pennant here. We got that bounce beautifully. You may actually see a pop back up to 223 today, so definitely keep your eyes on that one. Um, Dow weak, gap down here, not showing much strength. Could see continuation to the downside here. So looking at closing candle on Friday, all indexes bullish. Golf and Harame said we'd have a decent week. So that's definitely worth looking at. The only thing, the Dow had a bit of a chop here. Hopefully we can see a rebound here on the Dow. And if you look at the Qs, um, yeah, you closed relatively bullishly, but you're closing at some major support, so it would be good to see a gap up or a push up today. But we'll see. Hopefully we get that big bounce. I'd love to see a big bounce. We've fallen, really really hard. Anytime you can see here, big drop, big bounce. That was a gap down, so the gap got filled. But nonetheless, there's definitely after so much time moving to the downside, especially here hitting this major support, it would make a lot of sense to have a green day or a bounce day. So okay, so as far as my watch list, net. That's one of the first ones that I'm gonna be watching today. Net does have a gap fill to 120.15, all the way to 121, just right there at 122. So just a dollar gap. But the trip there, the first target's gonna be from 117 break, which that's probably likely we're gonna take it. Gonna take it above pre-market highs. I'm gonna be looking at 118.24. And then that 120 level. Of course, the gap fill is not going to be easy, but I'm going to try and take that into the gap fill. Um, One moment. I know I use a couple different news sources. Benzinga Pro is probably one of the best ones. Um, what's my favorite setup right now? More downside setups. I mean, Neo still has further downside, and I'm still holding short puts to the downside on Neo. But to be honest with you, my watch list right now. Um, Let me go over this really quick. It's, it's 9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock. Okay, so right now, um, I do have Facebook. Facebook's back online. Of course, they are going to court, so I am watching them off of a daily bounce off of their major moving averages. You can see that 200-day EMA right there, sitting on a major support. So may see a bounce up. There's a gap to fill all the way to 338. Doesn't mean that it's going to recover, but a gap fill could be nice. So watching Facebook for a potential bounce. Watching Roblox. Roblox did have a retest. So if we do continue to the downside today, this was a retest of the very same level that we broke down below. I'd be curious to see if we hit $80 today. So 79.75. Thoughts? Did I? No, I didn't. I was about to. It looks like EA. Honestly, I see more bearish setups, but I could be wrong. I see a lot of bearishness setups here. So, do you track your not like avidly, not really. Why? I mean, I'm in and out. I'm a day trader, so how do you start analyzing a stock? What are my thought processes? Um, That's a good question. I would say that I'm technically based a lot of the time. So for me, um, anytime that I'm looking at a stock, I'm going to start from what I'm looking to get out of it. So if I'm looking to trade it like back back last year, Jamia, Plug, all of these speculative companies, I knew that I wanted to get into them with a decent sized position, and potentially take them for the run up, because they were had a lot of momentum to them, and that EV industry was hot, and so everything in sympathy was running. And so for me, when I would go and look at a company, of course, I would look at the technicals, but I would look at what the product was, what exactly where they were at in terms of like almost ranking in the space, and then of course you can do quick fundamental breakdowns, looking at EBITDA. And stuff like that. So, like, I would go and take a look at who the CEOs were, how long it had been in existence, what their facilities may have looked like, and then from there, if they are a feasible company, I mean, you saw companies last year like GP, who, was being accused, it was Green Power Motors being accused of just buying old shitty buses and flipping them with throwing battery packs in them, So, um, yeah, there was a lot of companies that ran up without having that fundamental, but that's for me, where I usually start my process. I look for flows, money, heavy money flows in there, and that'll attract me to the stock. I look for catalyst in the future or catalysts that have just passed. Those will often be the reason why I get into a stock. So if you guys have any requests, those are taken on YouTube, guys. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I just cannot keep up with it. I do appreciate it. Please, where do you find your stocks to trade? Do you look at a news or list? I will say that Benzinga Pro has absolutely been, yes, Upstart does look exhausted. Benzinga Pro, which I have a link in my bio, all that good stuff. I would say that that's going to be one of the best news resources, and that'll attract you to certain stocks. And that's just really is. It's just time in the market, knowing what you're looking to get out of the market. If you're looking for long-term investments, then look into companies with better fundamentals. Um, what is that? QQQ? Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's a good channel. We're there, so we need to bounce right to jail. I'm already. Oh no. Oh no. Um, so let's see. I'm trying not to be biased here. I'm gonna just let the market show me. Right now, Roblox, like I said, you look here on the hourly. Sorry, I gotta get back to the list. If you look here on the hourly on Roblox, here's your downtrend. Okay, so check that out. Nice clean downtrend right there. There's the 200-day EMA. So 79.80. If we can break 79.80, maybe we get back into this pattern and move to the upside. So, um, trading sorry. I'm not that young. I might look young, but I mean I'm young, but um I guess like uh 26 maybe, somewhere in there. I'm a little bit later start there in my life. Um yeah. I look 89, gang gang. Uh I do not speak Russian, but that looks cool. Are you yelling at me? That looks pretty cool though. Okay, so one thing also, I wanted to look at, banks do look to potentially push up. We saw Bank of America. Watch Bank of America above $44, of course, with the $45 strike in mind. So Bank of America is on the watch list today. Guys, I know we're in at that area where we could see a bounce in tech, but just because we're at an area where we could bounce doesn't mean we don't chop. So I will look at Lucid and Wish for sure. Um, okay, so anybody in the Discord have anything you're looking at this morning you want me to take a look at? Okay, so Wish, guys, there's nothing else that I can really add to this setup, other than letting you guys know that Wish is likely going to tap and be near 450. So I know that there's high sentiment around it, but the market conditions are not allowing you to bounce. So right now you're at 484. If you bounce, you need to get back above five. Really, you need to get back above $5.75. If you do not, you're going to trend down, and 450 is the first level that I see. So that's just keeping it straight up with you guys. The volume is low until the sentiment returns. We're not going to see the movement that I that uh, we want to see. So this is the deal with the Discord, but there is still a free month of that. This is a deal with the Discord, but there's still a free month. Wait, what is it? It's a week. So anyway, so Lucid, for those of you guys asking, I see a double top, personally. But I did see, I was looking last night, we were looking at this setup right here. You do have a falling wedge. So above 24.75, your probability of reversing and heading back up to $28, not a terrible kangaroo market. You said it, Atlas. That's what I see. That's what I see right there. Off of support, we yeah, if the sentiment is low, we don't just springboard off of support. So um so we got 908. We got time. So if you guys have anything you need me to look at. CEI 224, y'all. I discussed that last night. Is up on the move already. There's your setup. Let the trade come to you, all right? So for me, 326, 325 would signify a potential reversal with nice good volume. Anywhere below 284, straight to 265, down to 224, depends on the angle. There's your daily support. That's what I'm we're looking at right there. So all right, trying to keep it moving here with my watch list. Boeing looks like it's going to dump. Just looking at some setups from yesterday, I'm also going to let you guys know straight up that we are in pockets and areas within certain stocks where I'm going to be looking for momentum. I'm going to be looking for good trades that way, but I'm going to let these setups come to me. You guys saw Baba yesterday, so keep it light, guys. This trading week and next trading week is not going to be the smoothest. So if you're new, maybe stay away from weeklies, maybe lower your position sizing as we start to go, because you don't want to short support, but you also know that sentiment is low, and so buying support can cause chop, and chop will ruin your premiums. So just to be careful there. Um, ENG. I'm looking at this on the hourly. There it is. To be honest with you, you're kind of making a. I would argue that's almost like a channel right there, but anytime you have big pumps like this and the big pullbacks, unfortunately, that can kind of signify weakness overall. Um, you are very heavily accumulate, or you can see the way that you're moving towards that major moving average there, and you can see the way that you moved previously around that major moving average. So you are going to have trouble when it trying to break through and get that EMA crossover to the upside. So what was that? Okay. All right. Uh, yeah, for sure. What indicators do I use? I use the EMAs. I use the 9-day moving average. Um, I actually use a multitude of different moving averages, but I change them depending on what I'm looking at. 500 HMA, VWAP, of course. I mean, I use a standard deviation channel, volume and price action, always number one, RSI, MACD. So yeah, I see a bear flag too. Yep. Oh, nice. Well, the emotional centers were likely a weekly fib. Yeah, I'm not shorting a weekly fib. I think one of my setups. I think one of the favorite setups right now, guys, is probably net. I think net has is probably one of my high probability. So I like this one for one of my top watches. I also not to mention SPWR. The volume was absolutely phenomenal. And then in after hours, you guys can see, or excuse me, in pre-market, we're already making a way up. So $24. So $24 break here. I've got SPWR there with the inclusion into the S&P. I also would warn you guys that Baba is has a bear flag as well, running off of this top because you guys actually can't see that. So let me there it is. Okay, so Baba, you guys take a look here on the hourly. After pulling off that stupid reversal that it did yesterday after trying to short it, Baba, you can see right here a little wick. So you're underneath that small time frame trend line. I'm anticipating a break to the downside. So anywhere below 139, and you're likely going to go down to that 135 price target that we talked about. Above 140, and I'm leaving that sucker alone and let it do what it wants. So TSM make $11, $111 or yeah, 111 calls above 110.42, most bullish volume and sector strength. Good stuff. Okay, that's all right. Yeah, hey, just FYI, if you guys are here for crypto, Shibu, I can't help you. Sorry. I don't know. The chart doesn't tell you anything. Just watch volume and sentiment. Okay? Sorry, guys. Can I go over Roku? Oh yeah. Well, that's a time period. I should have drank coffee, taken my Adderall. Uh Okay, so right here, um, same thing with the cues. You are at a bounce zone. I'm going to tell you guys, be careful today. All right, keep it light. At the most, back down to 293.50. Okay, that's a little support there, just a tick below. If you reverse and bounce, at that point, I would be looking to revisit 303, right? Second level is going to be that 307, and then maybe even making it back up to 315, which would allow you to test downtrend. Otherwise, you could see Roku flush, but we'll see. Good morning, everybody. I'd like to remind everybody it's 9:15. You should have a something picked out. You definitely should have what the hell's going on here? You should have a target and a point in which you're going to enter and exit. I think one of the main ones that I'm going to be focusing on, like I said, I really like net data. Right now, data is sensitive. Things are looking pretty crazy. You got net moving up after Facebook had that news, so definitely something, in my opinion, to look out for. I do have Facebook on the watch list for a simple bounce. Watching that one above 335. I know that's kind of far away, but 335, maybe first entry 331, but that one's going to be weird. So SPWR, and we've got Facebook, net, EA short does look pretty good as well. That one's coming out of that rising wedge. So what is this? Those are some top headlines there. So Lordstown Motors electric truck maker was downgraded to underweight from equal weight by Morgan Stanley. Thank you for that. OCGN, the developer of a gene therapy, sounds 10. Oh yeah, so OCGN. Let's go take a look at that. OCGN. It's 9:15. We got 9. We got 15 minutes here. Okay, yeah. So ending the day at 6:15, you were actually on top of that 200-day EMA. Funny how that works. So a little bounce there. Yeah, you definitely shot up. Let's see, 675. But immediately pulled back down. So you're gonna want to maintain that $7 level there. PepsiCo, PEP. I should play this more, but unfortunately I do not. This one has an extended downtrend right there. I would wait. Honestly, you could probably go and look to take it to the test of downtrend, which would be around 152.25. Tesla will have to pay for more. Yeah, we got that one. Facebook staged modest rebound following 5% drop. Yep. Southwest Airlines to announce COVID-19 vaccine mandate. And Albertsons, supermarket operator shows 4% pre-market BMO. They shorted the stock. Lulu down. I still see a little bit further. Maybe obviously a relief bounce, some sort of a dead cat bounce. Let's go look at the hourly, see where we're at here. So I would let this one again. Here's your lower time frame downtrend. You are breaking that downtrend anywhere above 400. It might be worth looking at for a bounce up to around 405. But again, you're going to need sentiment and a good bounce here today. So uh, good morning, everybody. How's it going? All right, so I'm gonna split my screen here into the four major indexes. So we got SPY. We've got M, Dow, Q. Main watch is a rejection. Yeah, I am light today. Again, guys, I'm light and I'm gonna read and react. So, sorry about that. How can I improve my swing trading for trading blue chip hot stocks besides beginner? Obviously, RSI. Yeah, absolutely, Matthew. In the Discord, I have a couple books specifically on trading that swing trading. For me, I like the standard deviation channel. It's probably one of my favorite swing trading tools. Also, I like the strategy of watching for an hourly close, bullish hourly close above VWAP, and the 9-day moving average that usually will sig on the hourly, and that will usually signify move to the upside. So, um, all right. So I guess if you guys are on YouTube and you guys would like for us to stay live today, um, leave a like. I'd appreciate it. We'll be on YouTube live today. I am in Neo puts, so if you guys want to watch, I do have Neo puts. But when will you be doing a Benzinga tutorial? Which I would for sure use your link. I'll do a tutorial. Maybe we'll do one today or tomorrow. I'll post a video on it. Yeah, we'll stay live if you guys want to, here on YouTube, but I will warn you, okay, that you will absolutely experience a small delay. You guys are more than welcome to hop into the Discord and use the free trial, cancel before you're done, whatever the case may be. Cancel to after today, whatever you're looking to gain. There is a whole free part, 20,000 plus. There's a ton of value in all of the free information that we have there. So you guys can absorb that in the free part of the chat, or you guys can we're actually live there, and that's real time. So I can't really fix the that one. So Starbucks. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so Starbucks, I did see the potential for an inverse head and shoulders. Did not play out that way. You ended up rejecting here in pre-market. You would need to see an immediate bounce and get above 1185, and then potentially go for the retest of 113, and break there. So, breaking U.S. bank launches Bitcoin custody service. Excuse me, my language. Excuse me. Okay, so here is Starbucks on the daily time frame. You are currently near that 200-day EMA. I'm telling you guys, I said this last week. Be prepared for the beginning of October to chop. And this is the perfect opportunity with these moving averages coming down to stay and trade in range, even all the way until like the middle of October. So in my opinion, 113.20 is going to be a trigger point, and then again below 110. But right now, like I said, you're at a major moving average here. You're gonna need to reverse, even if you do drop. You're gonna need to bounce there off of that moving average, or you're gonna end up falling. So, um, any, yeah, watch any. It does have it's pretty pent up. Watch any 6:30, would be where I'm setting a limit on that one. All right, so it is 9:21. Um, yeah, I will let you know. I'm gonna expand my screen. All right, so HLT, Hilton Worldwide, I think alongside banks and stuff like that, we're seeing a little bit of a run. Here's the setup here. You picked up some OCGN, okay? There you go. So watch it to potentially tap 142, but it looks like it's establishing a channel trading opportunity here. So um, that's kind of what I'm looking at there. Um, yeah, okay. Um, Goldman Sachs. Surprised they haven't rebounded here pre-market. All right, we got 922 guys. So you could have a potential double bottom here. There's the potential there, but otherwise below 373, you're likely gonna drop down and fall here. So I'm on YouTube. Link is in my link tree. That's where you guys can interact with us and hang out with us today. So be sure to hop on there. What do I think about Baba? I'm watching Baba puts. I'll let you guys know. So all right, guys. MXC. Tesla gonna take got sued for yeah. I saw Tesla. I'm actually in a at a little risky put. Risky. Um, this one had a strong push. You know, at the minimum, watch 1375. Um, looks like you're even possibly building a little bit of a flag here. It's not quite perfect yet. Um, so you might end up flagging out here, but nice strong volume push. Uh, I mean, based on previous movements, it could very easily reverse. Anytime I see a big movement on energy, I'm always weary because oftentimes they can reverse very quickly. So, um, thoughts? Thanks. I appreciate you guys. Uh, Picked up some OCG, mRNA running. I grabbed a call. Ooh, you're a bad boy. Um, so I have Tesla, and this what happened here. There we go. All right, so let's look at Tesla in pre-market here. Not okay, so we're holding. We're actually on support. So this is our support line right here. This is the setup. Oh my God, I want to short it. So there it is. So anywhere below three, I'm gonna say 775, but 780, break below 780, and you may end up dropping today to 770, maybe even 750, and that's going to go along with the play setup that I gave you guys yesterday. This is at the top of channel resistance, so making a slight higher high was obviously not outside the question. I did see that. No, that's not it. So okay, cool. That's Tesla right there. It is 9:25, so I've got to get myself ready here to go. So we are going to look. EA does look like it's going to trend to the downside. In my opinion, looking at the hourly to potentially go back down to 139. I'm gonna take CE off of this main watch here because it's not really my thing. Um, but I will be watching SPWR above $24. Sony, let's see where Sony ended up here. Oh, beautiful gap down. Nice job, Sean. Might be time to go ahead and start looking at taking a little bit of profit there if you're still in Sony puts for that swing. Sorry about missing Saba. So we have Baba set up here. I'm gonna, guys, before you get started, if you're new, don't chase plays. Start working on a plan. My plan here is to watch Baba. So for Baba, below 139.24 with the immediate target for a scalp of 138.50 and the potential target of 137 even. For SPWR, I'm looking at a break above 24 for a potential run up to the downtrend, which is 24.75, and looking to break there. volume is going to be number one. Of course, we need the sector to move as well. I'm looking at EA Sports for a potential retest of 143.34 and then a drop and rejection from the same very pre-market level there. Oh, holy shit, come here. So right there, rising wedge, totally capable of retesting that very same level that it broke, but below that pre-market low, likely going to take it to the downside for the 140 strike. And I think that will be a relatively good play. And again, with BABA, it doesn't mean that it's going to go my way. It could absolutely reverse, so above 140, and it could absolutely go back up. So, and I'll leave it alone because my sentiment is downside. So, Net, I'll really quickly look at a couple of those, but it is about time for me to get on. Sorry, guys, if I missed your ticker, I truly apologize. All right, just logging into this is TradingView. If you guys have any questions, I can answer your questions on in the YouTube, but I'm about to get started. I'm not a big fan of MARPs. I saw that chart yesterday. It's not the worst, but didn't really reel me in. Cody knows how to catch my attention. Amplify. This man said you're not starting your day, dude. Until you chart this thing. AMPLIFY. Oof, rough drop. What do they have an offering? Listen to what Manny says. Everybody in the Discord, Manny's got a whole lot of truth to that. Okay, so I have this already charted out. This was in a channel fake out, right? I believe somebody said oil spill, something of that nature. It looks as if you've climbed back into the channel and you're just barely holding on. So social sentiment's obviously going to be a thing here. I don't know what the status is of that crisis, but there's your setup here on Amplify. So right there's your support. It looks like you're already a little bit underneath it. Not great. And so that's more of a bear flag setup. So you got that bear flag. So watch it below 324 and a blown pattern above $4. There you go. Sava's below yesterday's low is gonna fall. Okay, guys, I gotta get ready. Sorry. All right, I gotta get my option pro here. Okay, perfect. All right. Also, keep an eye on that AI bot today, guys. So, uh-oh. There we go. SPWR rejecting its 200-day EMA here pre-market. AMD is going to struggle here. It's got too good of a setup to oh, wrong account. Whoops. Okay, let me sign into the right one. All right, there we go. All right, we're online. So it looks like that EA already gave you that slight retest here. Oh, Roblox. Guys, exactly what I thought. There it is. There's that immediate rejection there on Roblox. So watch Roblox to potentially cruise down tomorrow. There's Baba pushing that level. SPWR is rejecting. All right, Net. What are you doing? So let's go look at Net really quickly. Calm, guys. No rush. Don't let your heart rate get up. We're just letting this. A lot of the times, a lot of people are going to wait for the first 15 minutes. You said mRNA. Ooh, SPWR getting wrecked. Glad I didn't grab that. Oh yeah, Moderna. There we go. Okay, so you're in that gap fill. Watch that one above 330. Really, the gap fill right there, 338.25. All right, so Net is showing some strength here. Microsoft. Look at Microsoft, guys. All right, so I'm looking at Net. I have to admit, the 120 calls seem a little bit more profitable here, but I'm going to wait just a second. All right, I tell you what, I'm gonna grab one net call right now. My stop loss is 116. The strike right now, I'm gonna be selecting the 120 strike for this week. That's gonna be a little bit riskier if you have the capital to go out till next week. This is a speculative entry, so I'm getting in right now.
Order filled.
Yeah, let me take my headphones off. Oops. Bava just broke above 140, so I am in net. I am in net right now. Target right now is going to be 119. Um, Look at Roblox. Very, very, very harsh rejection there on Roblox. AMD. We just got Tesla AI. Tesla AI. Go look up. We've got AI. Go look at the AI channel. Where the hell is it at? All right, I'm still in net. Those are 10-8 Tesla 725 puts that just came in here. So maybe go look at Tesla. That's a high probability. Okay, there we go. Look at the flag. Guys, there's the bear flag right there. Excuse all my lines. Here, let's delete these. Hopefully we have time. There's my support, right? Right there. Okay. Wait for the close. You still have a gap above you, so don't get overzealous here. Let the trade come to you. We're now at 118 on net. Little 3.3% here, nothing crazy. EA is trying to bounce back up. We'll see what it does. I wonder if I got that wrong. If EA does bounce today, guys, the target to the upside above 144.25, EA Sports is going to be 145. 144, excuse me, above 144. That's going to be the target there on EA, and that's for a rising wedge build. So that's an inside day, so be careful on that one. But it does have a potential good entry here. Wow, Baba absolutely sending it right here. Roku, oof. Yeah, I have Roku maybe going down to 290, man. If it breaks anywhere below there, that's gonna does Bing no, Benzinga does not buy stocks for me. What's up? EA significant bounce there. I'd love to see this candle close like this right there at 114. Uh, I don't even know what to say about Baba, dude. This thing is ripping, but you guys can take that if you want. I just don't do Chinese stocks like that. Not right now. Um, be careful. I haven't taken any bias position. There's a gap to fill on Tesla, guys, at 793, all the way to 796. You have net on two window. Yeah, I know. I usually that's kind of how yeah, we're falling there. Beautiful net, beautiful net. Anybody else? Yeah, net spreads are a little crazy. I went out to the 120. I went up to the 120 here. So we're looking to just tap this gap fill here. That IV will pick up. That gap fill should have you at 120. I'm gonna hang on. What the fuck, Baba? Yo, Baba, chill, dog. Baba's going to retest 142. Don't chase that. Don't chase that. Don't jump into Tesla either. I'm telling you. 119 there on net. Hey, EA, watch EA right here, guys. I think, let's go look at the chain really quickly, but that might be a decent day trade, as it does have a pretty reasonable target of 145.25. Those contracts are buck 80. And I'm not going to enter a heavy position, but I'm going to grab a few of those here. I'm in EA 145 calls. All right. Tesla, honestly, watch Tesla here to the upside. EA 145 calls, correct. There's still a gap here to fill. Those of you in net, if you guys have a heavier, any type of heavier position or position with any type of, you're up 33%. So I would highly recommend taking a little bit of profit. I'm going to do so right now. So we're going to do that right now. Let's see.
Order filled.
There's one. So I just knocked one off the table. That's all good. So now we're closing well. 9-day moving average is at 118.45. So probably going to pull back there. Stop loss on EA is going to be 143.95. Do I think it's too late to get a net? No, there might be a pullback here that you can get in. This is going to probably end up being a day trade. So thank you. I appreciate that. The reason, right? So I can explain this multitask here. The reason why I looked at Zoom looks like it's going to dump. Zoom just rejected. Watch Zoom below 258 to the downside, 253. There it is. So watch this bounce. Beautiful. Look at that little bounce right there. We need to sustain that bounce, 118.83. You could, if you start moving up here and you see that volume move, you could re-enter a play there. Of course, it would have been best to enter that trade at the bell, but again, it is what it is. If it pushes up here, if it's within your target risk and within Zoom to the downside there, you're breaking that trend line there. So there's the bounce right there. That's good. There it is. Okay, so you could, right, seeing that type of move there, I see strength. You could potentially start scaling in. You don't ever want to just enter a full lot if you don't have the risk or the setup for it. But it does look good holding up right there. 5-minute candle has 1 minute and 5 seconds left. So we want to close this candle nice and green. And that's one thing that I want to urge you guys, those of you who are new, make sure that you let that candle close. EA is nearing my stop loss here. Of course, this is not down tremendously, but I'm allowing for a retest here. And we're playing with fire because I mean, like everything else is trending down. Net is going up to its gap fill. So I would highly recommend. There's net, another leg up. Nice and easy, baby. Nice and easy. Take a little bit more off if you guys have the position size. So there goes another one. See?
Order filled.
There's another one. I'm out. Now I'm securing profit. Now the trade's nearly almost paid for and it's 50% up. Look at that. Let's go. Woohoo! I wouldn't go crazy. Oh, if you haven't, great job. Wait, you're in at 129. What are you talking about? Oh, on that? I'm sorry about that. There's 120. Hey. CEI, I got it on watch right here. Don't worry. Watch it above 325. What's the stop loss for EA? I got this. So see this line right here on my chart? That's going to be 143.93. That's the previous level that we broke out from. That's what we want to hold. So just hanging on right now. That's funny. There we go. All right, we're at the gap fill here, guys. Expect resistance. Expect a little fight here. Don't expect. Okay, never mind. I'll just shut my mouth. I'm just gonna shut up because that does what it wants. All right. And this is it, man. I mean, like this is, on a day today where things aren't moving that great. This is great. We got a good mover. Nice, easy play. What do we got? You guys should be up around 66%. Close me on the EA. I never, ever, ever, ever market fill. Unless I'm selling in a hurry. I never market fill. All right, let's get a big green dingus here on net. What's Apple here doing? Vin, thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's nice. PLTR. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, Rolly. Oh my God. Look at that bounce. Excuse me. Manners, Jesus. All right, guys. I can't help it but start to look to take a little bit more profit here around 120.25. I see we are slowing down. All right, we are slowing down here just a little bit on net. We need to pick up a little bit more juice. I told you guys we will see some resistance here at 120. If you would like to scale out of the trade, anywhere below 119.45, 119.50. I would want to, and it's not a big pullback, but in any type of weekly situation, I don't want to hang on too long to these day trades. A lot of the times with weeklies, Tuesday is the last day that I'm going to be holding things, but I do see a potential pullback here at the gap fill. I am confident that I think in about 2 minutes and 35 seconds, we could open up a new 15-minute candle and go and fill that gap to 122. But I warned you guys that at 120 we will see resistance. That's why I have trimmed up to this line, which puts me in profit, and now I can add into the break rather than fight into the break. EA is being, oh my God, it's raining hard right now. What about Shibu? You guys are relentless. Sorry about play that, mate. That's funny. What about Shibu Inu? Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. I don't know anything about Shib. Shabalaba ding dong. All right, we're getting EA. I don't like that little doji there, but as long as we hold that stop loss, I hold CEI. Strong bounce out of that or into this triangle here. So let's clean this up. It is raining cats and dogs right now. There's CEI. Those of you who don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. I'm going to post this CEI chart for you guys to check out here. All right, so now there's the pullback on net. All right, and I'm hoping for a bounce right here. Do you guys see that mark? I gave you guys that mark, 119.25. Absolutely big step. Yeah, man. Let me know. All right, so watch back above 119.75. All right, EA just hit the stop. That's all right. Not heavy into that. Although, wait for it to bounce. Let this candle, we got 26 seconds here. Let's see if it bounces. Hold on. Okay, look at net. Look at net. Okay, so let's strategically do this here. Pull up net. Okay. Now I got 120s up. You have 122s. You could potentially go for those 122s and have those kind of move up right there. Those are at 188. So I'm going to go ahead and going to go for 122s here. All right. I'm looking to fill right now. I'm going to wait above candle open and close above. All right. Did you see that? Did you see how EA just opened up above? So it needs to hold that line. Give it a second. Give EA 1 second. It's right there. It's at my stop loss. I'll give it 1 second. All right. I am now. I missed my fill. I was talking about something. All right. I'm back in. Oh no, I didn't get filled. No fill here. All right. Let's try this. The spreads are a little wild, but that's why I'm not going heavy in this trade.
Order filled.
Oh God, I just fat fingered. I know I did. Oh my God, that's too much. Please go up. All right. Actually, let me just not do that. Let me. I didn't mean to do that. I just double entered that trade.
Order filled.
All right, now I'm in a good position. All right, that was a light entry right there. I had to trim some off. All right, EA, great job, guys. Good patience here. Now, what is this setup that I see right here? That is VWAP, the blue line right there. And this is the 9-day moving average. If they cross over with volume, beautiful entry on Cloudflare. Goddamn. If they can cross over with volume, you may see that leg up there. All right, net moving up. Hopefully we get this break of 120. Beautiful entry there. New 15-minute candle, just like we thought. 13 minutes and 23 seconds. Let's get this in this next 13 minutes. Let's go ahead and fill this gap and get out of the trade and be done for the day if that is what you wish. Also, EA kind of turning a little bit green. All right, you guys should be up about 1% on the first, second entry, 60% on the first. Come on, fill that gap, bad boy. All right, target here. Come on, Cloud. Blair, my boy. Just do it. Just fill it. Go $2. You guys catch this play with us, YouTube. If you guys have any social media, it's always appreciated if you guys, post any of those. We'll retweet you. Well, it's always cool if you guys caught this on live, on YouTube or whatever the case may be. It's always cool. EXPR, or wait, no, you got it. Okay, so now we're at 120.30. You guys should be up. Another leg up there. Beautiful. All right, I don't like how those 122s are moving. You guys see that? They're moving, but they're not moving great. There we go. There we go. You guys should have some of that original entry. There's EA. You guys could potentially add if you wanted, but there we go. Good patience on EA, guys. Almost cut, but that stop loss didn't get hit. So new target 145 even, and then honestly, this thing could be a good trade here. Oh wow, there we go. Net. Yep. All right, guys. It for the original entry on net, right? Just 75% now on that first entry on net. Great job. You're still down 30 on EA? Give it a second. It'll pump. Give it a second. My contracts just moved too. There's a little bit of a delay there. IB. All right, come on. EA's net's taking its sweet time. I'm still in it. Are you guys, yo, my bad. If you guys are here for sheep, I'm gonna have to restart the stream because I think I got caught in the wrong For You page. I'm gonna restart this. Hop back in. I get caught on Crypt Talk sometimes. All right, don't like that. I don't like that. We got 36 seconds here. I need to make a new high. I don't like that. That means that we're going to build a small ascending triangle. Anytime you see that kind of setup there, look at that setup. So they're going to build this thing up. It's going to start slow grinding. It looks like slow grind to the top. Let's bounce. Let's bounce. Come on. All right, adjust. You got to have a stop loss here, guys. Don't be in here and just hope. We got to have a stop loss. We got 9 seconds left in this 1 minute candle here. This is the 1 minute chart. We don't let it panic us all the way through. Yo, Tesla. Did anybody take Tesla for its gap fill? I missed it. All right, come on, blow this pattern. Don't make a rising wedge. Don't do that. CVX. Nice job, top shelf. Roku. Watch Roku above 301.84. Guys, I think on the second entry, due to I'm up 8%. Due to the position size that I have, I'm gonna start closing this one in particular because of the size of the spread. UTP Tesla, so you did take it for the gap fill. OCG and ripping. Oh wow. I'll take that one as it pushes here. Great volume. Let's see 765. Honestly, I would have liked to grab the bounce there, but you missed Netflix. What is it doing? Oh oh my god, dude. Right out of my setup. Right out of that setup. Look at that flag. Oh my god, that makes me sick. All right, here's a bounce here on net. Look at that bounce. So watch net to go to. All right, it's going to go to 121. So look at the bounce, guys. I'm calling this as it goes. Look at that beautiful bounce right where I was talking about. So it is an ascending wedge. That's the beauty of being able to chart in the middle of the day rather than charting something and then getting lost if it doesn't stay within those bounds. Got to stay vigilant. All right, let's see it pop up here. Again, I don't need to see what currency that I use. I would like to get rid of the currency. No currency. All right, so I see 120.85 here. I'm going to go ahead and just get out of most of this.
Order filled.
All right, now I have just a few of the original entry on net. I don't like the price action up here, and anytime you build a wedge, we will reverse. We will pull back, so weeklies will get torn. So good play, though, guys. Great play. We went up right at that gap fill. Watch Roku. Roku, guys, actually showing me a little bit of strength here. Hold on one second. Okay, watch Roku 302s. With the 305 target. So we need to close, we need to push past here, 302.15. There's net. Just gave you another chance to take profit. Any? There you go. Okay. Start to bounce there. Good volume. Nice start. All right, look at Cloudflare extending itself. 121. Here it comes. Yo, Netflix is nuts. No. Damn. All right, go to the hourly on that one. You need to see where it's going to go. That's crazy, y'all. There's no way. There's no way. It's wick filling right now above 126. I'm chasing it at this point, but yeah, I got to stay away. No way. No way. Not doing it. Sushi, I'm going to get into any with you, okay? I'm going to be late. You're going to have a better feel than me. Phil, a better feel. Don't touch me. I'm just kidding. Don't feel me. All right, I'm going to enter a small position here.
Order filled.
Thank you, broker. I am still red on EA, guys. This thing is not moving well at all. It's struggling really hard with this particular resistance of 144.50. As long as it stays above the 9, I'll give it a chance. But that's where I'm at with that one. Tesla, beautiful gap fill, guys. Beautiful gap fill. Look at the gap right there. Right on the dot. Right on the dot. So great gap fill there. Yo, literally everybody in this TikTok right now is saying SHIB. Shibu, you know what? I might as well just here, I'll tell you what I think. You ready? All right, EA is about to get cut. Net? Anybody still in net? Anybody still in net? Yo, I'm late, but what should I buy? I would chill on that one. I keep watching net, but I'm scared to pull the trigger. Art by Mr. Chris. All right. First of all, Chris, you are not in the Discord, dude. You still have that available. So I would really, really highly recommend doing that, man. So that way you can take advantage of all the free education. But at some point, dude, there's nothing that's going to help you pull that trigger. If you're scared, then we got to do more research. We got to do a little bit more preparing. Oh my God, net. You guys still in net? I don't think EA made me pull me back to yesterday's put play. Don't you think? Not yet. Not yet. No. I never got my second fill on net. All good. All good. Do you have your original position? I still have just a little bit. And here's the thing. If you guys are not in a position, wow, shit is ripping. Damn, I gotta check my account. Yeah, great job. You guys SHIB people are getting rich. Great job. There's SHIB. I'll leave it right there for you. SHIB looks great. Volume is rising. Dogs are barking. Everything's great. Crypto la la land. Whee! There you go. All right. Anybody left in net? Hopefully you guys took profit. That is literally a 95% play this morning. Beautiful weeklies. That's $170 of return, $150 return on that contract. Average for me anyway. So one left, great. That's awesome. So great job, guys. I'm really happy that you guys we got that play. Nice, easy, smooth play. All right, now I'm cutting EA, guys. Sorry, that is you win some, you lose some, but you make sure that you negate your losses, make them small.
Order filled.
There it is. It's gone. Um, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and be happy with net.
Order filled.
I have no more positions now in net. If it goes, it's probably going to go for the entirety of the gap fill. That's totally fine with me. But I'm happy with what I got here. Um, so good show on that one. Um, Neo, kind of a-hole move here, but we're gonna watch this one. CEI, no good. mRNA trying to go for high day. Baba, immediate retest there. Cloudflare is not quite done. Damn. I'm not mad, even though that's a whole dollar move. It's just, you know what? I did this with EA. I did this with EA and I ended up. All right, so on the next pullback on Cloudflare, if it pulls back to 120, I'll re enter. This isn't a real live, everyone. How did I just read your message then? Neo, what's my thoughts on BarkBox? I don't know what that is, dude. I have no idea. I'm in any though, and that one's moving. Damn it. I really took EA instead of net. Oh, Justin. So, obviously that's really not uh, terrible in the grand scheme of things because you bounce back from it, short play. Um, Now, what I would say in the morning, I would recommend is pick the highest probability. For me, that was the first stock that I talked about this morning, because it was the highest probability play in my opinion, and it actually looks as if it's going to go and make a new high. But it was the highest probability play. I'm going to let you guys know that first of all, seeing Cloudflare react to Facebook, and that data type situation there, that's a clear sign of strength. And then having a gap above us with a beautiful rounded bottom was all I needed to see in order to take another position. So, in my opinion, I think it looks good to be that higher probability play. So if you are in a small account, um, uh, yeah, if you're in a small account, just make sure to be careful here. Uh, SQ is ripping. Shit, I missed it. Look at that. I would watch for maybe 235. Can it do it? The volume's high enough to do it. I want to pull back. No, it's at the pullback. Okay, so watch this pullback on square. I'll take square. I'll take square. Hold on one second. This is a scalp. If you have a small account, don't scalp this. And motherfucker, and watch EA is gonna. So I cut EA because of one, it keeps, it's not moving the price action's ass. But it is, oh fuck, I shouldn't even been talking right there. Okay, well there it goes. All right, I can get filled. There goes square. That was a great entry right there. Another.
Order filled.
I just exited. Okay, well here we go. I'm in square. Shit. Okay. Well, that was a little error on my part, but hopefully we shoot up real quick. That was a good next leg up. I wouldn't take it. Don't take square. It's too late. I was gonna take it right here at 230 with a 235 strike, but EA is not done. I wanna reiterate that, guys. EA is not done. As long as it holds that 9-day moving average, if anybody's still in, it's still not done. I just got rid of it because it doesn't fit my setup. No, I'm not. Do you guys remember what I said last night? I got out of EA. All right. I mean, Just wait for the next high probability play. It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath. We'll get out of it. Neo is. Don't get overzealous here yet. On Neo, it may retest 3440, but it's still. I would say at the most 3450 here. All right, Square. If anybody did get a stupid entry with me, now that we're green, I'm gonna trim exposure. Um, because I didn't like that I entered that one with a terrible fill.
Order filled.
Yo, Shib is ripping.
Order filled.
There's another one. Yeah. Um, Hold on. There it is. 122 target hit on net. So if anybody is in net or held onto net, there it is. Gap fill. Your contracts, I'm not looking at them right now, but they're definitely over 100%. So beautiful 100% play today. Can't complain. I know I cut EA. That sucks. Hopefully you guys didn't take anything. It's actually moving now. I'm going to stay away from it. I missed the trade, but it could absolutely go. I'd say the next target right now is 144.80. So, Roku. Shit. There you go. Okay, so Roku is showing relative strength. So right above 302 right now, you have the target of 304. So first target is 303, and then the next one's honestly 305. I'm looking at this downtrend right here. There's a correction there. So watch for 305. Anybody still in Square? Yeah, so I'll show you why Roblox is dumping if you want to see why Roblox is dumping. So go look at the hour or the daily setup. What you had yesterday, and this is actually incorrect. This is not a correct setup. There it is. So you have broke support and you retested, and now you're falling again. So that made a whole lot of sense in my opinion. All right, wow, Square, uh, rip, rip right there. And I probably need to. How do I feel about US 30? I'm not looking at it right now. I'm trading stocks at the moment. XRP, I have no idea, but SHIB is moving with high volume here. You did just get a really, really high volume spike. So I would be a little bit careful here. Is Nancy selling? I don't know. Roblox, she probably already took profit, man. She bought Roblox a long time ago, and she bought it at a low level, and it ran to 100. So all right, so I know we're green. Some of us are green, but not everybody's green. So we need to talk about that really quick. Um, so if you are not green, the thing that I would do if I was you is I would start looking at maybe flow. Go look at those AIs. Start looking for where the sentiment is at, right? So right now I see Snap, $73 strike. Um, Also, yeah, so I'm at a square. So Snap, that's one that's moving here. All you have to do is go look at the setup. That it looks absolutely horrendous. But you could say anywhere it's at 73. So somebody already actually played that. It hit 73 on the dot. More than likely, not going to go from there. It actually does have a bear flag as well. So I would just wipe that off and just kind of go all along. This just may not be the day where we see the setup or the moves that we want to see in the market, especially it being the day after a huge dump. So just even a bounce and then light continuation after that. So Tesla $800 call is definitely not something I would look at. We did just see SPY $400 strike 1029 puts. So those came in at 10 o'clock on the dot. SPY $400 puts here. So that initial pop, I want you guys to be careful in a downtrend. Anytime you get that big pop there, you're oftentimes going to see um, a reversal, especially after dropping for so long. So um, I followed AI Tesla put. So okay, let me reiterate. And I tried to make sure that was in the video. Um, these are not for sure. You have to remember that flow is still caused by retail. Retail people, Rolly one time, but I've caused flow. I had a Disney sweep come in. You guys, some of you guys OGs remember the Disney. I almost died. Um, so let's see. Shiba's on fire right now. Yeah, Shiba is on fire. I have Shib right here. Uh, of course, there you go. Since that's what TikTok wants from me. So thank you guys. If you guys are slamming that like button, I do appreciate it. Thank you. Good time to enter net. Nice pullback. Can you look at Sorry. What do you set your warnings? What? D-Dog, LMT, good companies for cybersecurities. Great job, Viscotti. Only one I wasn't scared to get in was Shib. I spent $8. That's confidence, man. That's confidence. No, I haven't gotten into Roku. I'm still watching Roku. Really, really pent up. Watch it right here. Actually, Roku right here. We'll watch it right now. So I'm gonna pull that up. Thanks for bringing that up. All right, Roku. Let's pull it up so you guys can see what I see. Hopefully this doesn't rip in my face. There it is. So look at the setup. Absolutely, guys. Oh, hold on 1 second. All right. And just like that, I probably won't. So let's go pull this up. So check this out. You guys, some of you guys probably already know what I'm about to say. So the profit mark right here from 301, if you were to enter right now, you go to, I say 302.85. If you were to enter this trade now, and with the expectancy of it going up, I'm okay on it. I'm okay. Shib moving up here, another leg. This thing's actually moving parabolically. I'm starting to see the breath get taken out of some of these stocks. Starting to see that ball. There's Roku. So if anybody trades Roku, there you go. I gave you your target. For me, it's not enough. If you're a scalper and you can scalp it, I'm gonna watch it here, but I'm anticipating 303. So looks like we're going to 20 cents on Shib. Neo, I do have a interesting so let's go look at Neo, and I'm still holding, guys. Anybody is still holding with me? I'm still in. I expected some sort of bounce today. What about a firm? Sure, I'd happy with that. Is that moving yet? Retest, retest. So above 114, you need to get that to 114. So let's see. Obviously, you need to break 302 on Roku, but that's a little I would look at there. All right, watch Tesla too. Tesla is bouncing as well. Tesla has a 1 minute flag. Watch Tesla back above 795. It is now 10 o'clock. A lot of people's rules is by 10:30 if the stock isn't moving, they don't trade it. Okay, so volume is absolutely insane right now. I think that the first immediate target is probably 115, but you also have to remember that you are retesting. Yeah, I know, it's absolutely insane. You are retesting this support on a firm. If I can find it. There we go. So there you go. So you actually broke it, right? So just like Roblox, don't get caught up and it's actually at downtrend. So look, start that downtrend. That's where you're at. You need to get above 117.65 in order to secure some profits there. And those of you in SHIB, guys, you should have a plan to take profit. If you've been in SHIB for a long time, this is look at the wave. All right. Here you get 1, 2, 3, basically spikes up. Right now you've got that first one. So you might have another pullback coming here right below 20, and then you might get another leg up there. But it's always okay to scale out or scale in. Be careful on a firm though. I'm all in on SHIB. Oh God, I've taught you nothing. All right, so I'm just kidding. Okay, so CEI prediction looks like it may end up playing out. I know people are hating me for that, but um, let's see. Too soon to tell. But Uber's ripping. What the fuck? Oh, pre-market bust right there. That's probably not the best adjective for that. All right, so I would still warn you that if you reject here in any capacity, that you are very easily going to go to the downside. You do have an hourly bear flag type setup here. How can we watch you live every day? Is it here on YouTube? No, unfortunately, I don't do this all the time. I actually, I try not to trade too much on YouTube because there's a delay. I know some of you guys got away with trading with me today. Hopefully, you guys are green. I really, really hope that you are. But for me, anytime there's a delay, the Discord's always going to be the best place to catch me at. And I'm there every morning, and oftentimes after hours. So you just go to our website. You can use the trial, or you can go through with my Patreon. That's 6 months in the chat, including 24-hour or 24/7 access to me. So, but whatever, just take advantage of the trial first. Maybe go through the educational center first, and we can, of course, continue to watch us and see if we're a good fit. So. Okay, no bueno on Roku. Okay, Roku's gonna have to bounce right now. If Roku bounces right now, guaranteed 302, maybe even a little bit further. But right now, Roku looks like it's gonna go down to 300. Anyone in Lulu? No, I'm not. Shib is ripping. I'm watching Shib for you guys. Yep, Lucid Motors. If you guys go hop on the YouTube, the link is in the bio. I'm streaming live on YouTube right now where you can see my screen, see my, not that my face matters, probably you maybe turn that off, but how do you get into day trading? Start watching day traders. Nat, is that a ticker? Your name, your name is different 299. That's fun. What's the Discord? It's through, you can go through the link in my link tree on TikTok or YouTube. Yeah, so that's what I would recommend there. Look at the bounce, Roku. Okay, so right there, 302. 302. That's an 87-cent move. That's not enough for me. Wish I did buy three. Yo, you're Ted. You're crazy. IWM green. Look at Spy. Spy. Wow, Spy double. We're testing that 432. All right, so let's go look. Roku, beautiful flush down. Roku or Uber, look at that. Rejection off of pre-market. Now 45.84 to the downside potentially. Potentially. Kind of language of my time. Puts on Facebook for the week, you're going to be shorting support. Also, Lulu is actually moving quite well. You're not moving with good volume, so I will warn you of that. This is more of just a bounce. I would say at the most 404, 405 level, but you're doing well. I mean, it depends on the market. If we bounce pretty hard here, yeah, I mean you're recovering that 200-day EMA right now on the 4. Um, that's okay. I mean, it's pretty far away from its actual downtrend. So actual downtrend is like way the hell over here. So you're pretty far away. Look at Tesla making a little flag there, faking the hell out of people. So watch Tesla right there, below 790. It's gonna go back and retest 788. There's Roku. Roku back down 729. Look at Roku just broke 300, guys. I don't know if anybody wants to short that, but or has a look at that. God dang it. That's so awesome. The Qs are moving though up, so I wouldn't fight the trend, but it's 10 o'clock, so just kind of sit back. Best things to invest in right now, your education. SPWR. So I can't answer that. And anytime if I did, I feel like I should stop teaching people because I don't ever want to tell people that's not what we do here. We don't just tell people what to buy. We really, really want people to know. We want to teach people how to find what to buy and what to look for that fits their trading style. So like when people ask me that, like the best things to invest right now, like that all has to do with you. That everything has to do with what you're looking to get out of the market. Are you a long-term investor? What are you looking to get out of the market? So I have lost like 50% of my money in options in 2 weeks. Stop trading options. Stop. All right, let me guess. Well, and I'm not saying this in a derogatory manner, but I'm guessing those are likely weeklies. Are you trading weeklies? Because I can promise you that the majority of people who lose money in options really, really fast are trading weeklies. Good bounce on Uber. I think I'm going to just hang out here for a second with my profits. So Blossom Learning Center, that's a cool name. So what you just said there is exactly what I found helped me the most when trading, because what I see sometimes is people will study, read, and then get to the table and have no idea and you'll see that oftentimes, like even in job spaces, you know what I mean? Like you'll literally see um a person come from, like, the training facility, and then they go into the real job, and it just doesn't compute exactly, because it's being in the job that you learn how to do the job. Having back information, having that study material is absolutely important, and everybody's different in the way that they learn. That's why we have all of that stuff in the educational center. So I see you guys have been asking me for uh PLTR. And then what was the other one? I'm in a firm. Oh shit, a firm? No way. No way. Get real. Whose table is that? Not my chair, not my problem. That's what I always say. Yeah, that's getting fishy. I would still wait for my mark, because you are at downtrend, friends. Right there. You're at it, literally. And then when you get right above it, you have 115.50. If you can break that, then you head up. But that's not a really high probability play. If you guys are in, awesome. But that scares me. Okay. Okay. So Shib, another leg up here. Shib moving up really nicely. Uh, Shibba ding dong. If you guys have any question, those of you here on TikTok, hit the link in the bio, hop in YouTube where I'm able to interact with you. And there's a little bit of a delay on the messaging, so that way I don't get bombarded. But Mr. Balloon, hey, Jeremy. uh, there goes Roku. There goes Roku. I could have shorted that. I could have shorted that. That's okay. All right, guys. CEI. You guys know I want you guys to make money. If you're long holders in CEI, I told you guys 285. We're moving to 267, 65, somewhere in that range. And then this potentially could taper all the way down into the 225, 230. So whoa. Look at that. Damn, I could. I think I'm happy with net right now, to the point where, like, I'm okay watching things move. Net Roku's moving great. And I'm okay with it not moving, or moving without me. You guys could see right here that this is where Roku's likely going to go. Roku to 297, I would imagine. Looks like we're gonna move Shib. Shib still moving up here really, really strongly. So wow, guys, almost 2,300 subscribers on YouTube. What? You guys are amazing. All right, can I look at anything for anybody? All right, so let's look. Square Play. Did I? Oh shit. Damn, did I yeah, I totally exited out of Square really fast. Yeah, so you are bouncing and rebounding. Watch it right here. You may end up it's losing steam. So it may end up going. I think I had a price target on Square 234.50. That's the first target. Second target is 235 even naturally. Um, that's what I got for you on that one. I'm sorry, your followers. Oh, dude, I don't care. I'm not even reading it. So, I would scale out. I'm scaling out of SHIB. Shibba ding dong. Okay. So SHIB army, whatever you guys talking about, gang. I don't do that kind of stuff. I just buy speculatively. But um, you have any advice on me how to trade with only one small screen? I can only see one chart. A time frame. Is it possible to trade like this? Absolutely. Please do not think that because I have a sea of monitors that this is the way that you need to be. If you have them and you're looking to become a full-time trader, that's a different story. Okay. But you do not need, what you need to do is really look at it as a blessing, right? Now you don't have any other choice but to look uh, at one setup. And so that means you need to find a very high probability setup. And with that being said, um, you can focus, set alerts on certain high probability setups and have them, right? And I'm telling you guys, setting alerts, I might have to make a tutorial on how to set alerts on certain things because you can set alerts on volume, you can set alerts on trend lines, you can set alerts on EMA crossovers, you can set alerts on whole ribbon indicator flips, MACD rollovers. You can set them on everything. You can even set TTM squeezes. So there is a lot of capabilities when it comes to utilizing those alerts. So just use the tools that are available to you. Um, so somebody asked me about our hold on a second, dude. Whoa. um, yeah, Roku down. Roku down again below 793.50. It is storming really hard right now. Yeah, I'm watching the Dow springboard double bottom here. What's cat? Did we hold on. Did we miss BA? We missed that little bastard. Oh, oh, that's okay. All right, guys. I do think that's the first major profit taking we just saw on SHIB. One second. One second. I gotta go to my crypto account. What happened to FedEx? I haven't checked. You say invest in your education, but I don't know what education to invest in if you know what I mean. I do. I use my phone and a computer. Start slow. You're fine. Damn. Yeah, I made money on SHIB. Look at that. Yuck. Okay, back to. Okay, Revolve Group. Let's go to the daily time frame here. Uh, what ticker are you saying? SHIB. It's crypto. Don't worry about it too much. Yeah, it's ripping though. It just had a huge volume spike underneath 20 cents, so it may go tap 20 cents. I should have bought more, I guess. So Revlon or Revolve Group, excuse me, is building a bilateral pennant or a bullish pennant here. So I would suspect 68.75 relatively soon. But all in all, actually, excuse me, let me rephrase that. Maybe a $70 retest here. So tapping $70, and you still have potentially one more a little setup in here, but you can see the consolidation there. Wow, it is like raining hard. There's Roku, just hit my price target on the money. Um, Look at Boeing. What an ass. Look at the bounce off my mark, 297.50. Wow, excellent. Someone bought that bounce there, ripping. All right, well, I think revolve above $67. You're probably gonna go up there. I am moving along here. One monitor drowns out the noise. There you go. I have ADHD. I will well, not that you probably can't notice, but I have used my quote unquote disadvantage to my advantage where I can multitask pretty well to an extent, but more or less, it helps me in the sense where like I have a different role. I'm watching stuff for other people. People in the Discord tell me they're watching something. I'm gonna put it on my watch list or I'm gonna set it up here. So, could this finally be the Tilray dip time? Should I hop off for the day or try hold out for another place? Still down 82 on the day. Justin P, not a terrible day. We can definitely bounce back from this, but I would wait until, and I know this sucks, but I would maybe go look, like I said, let's look at flow. Let's look at are in a pretty pivotal level. So I would urge you to be careful at this point, and really, especially if you're in a small account, really protect yourself. And by that, you're probably going to need to um, set on cash. For the everything is heavily consolidated. All things are up against resistances. You can see Lulu just tapped its 50 and 9-day moving average on the daily. You've got a firm struggling with downtrend and previous support turned resistance. You've got Tesla rejecting its gap fill, completely pulling back right now. Tesla, by the way, below 788. Expect this one to fall to 782 with a quickness. I'm actually going to set an alert on that one. I think and do you guys remember what I said yesterday? Do you guys remember what I said about Tesla? How there was so much liquidity in the puts and how there was so many, the puts were so inflated and that they were likely going to reverse it on people. That's exactly what they just did. People just got scared out of their positions and they ended up uh, flipping it so that they win both ways. Not the people who got scared, but um, and you know what? One thing I want to point out about Ked, that maybe some of you guys haven't noticed, but do you guys notice that Ked only trades of like a handful of tickers? He literally trades like Amazon and like a few others, and that's it. That's all he does. He doesn't risk anymore. He doesn't go off and try and like he found what works for him, his availability, his account size, and he went from there. So Gibbo, you said, what education should I invest in? I want to learn about crypto and real estate investments. Um, that one, there might be some people in the chat that may be able to help you with that. If not, I can refer you to a different Discord. I believe it's called the Amazon Launchpad, where they actually have a ton of information like that. I got that from it's a friend of mine now on TikTok. I'm friends with him on TikTok, so he has a decent page. EA is taking off like a little bit. That thing sucks. But it is moving here. I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's go look at the volume. But what I would recommend as far as education is concerned is I would recommend hopping in the chat. Go read The Disciplined Trader. Go read. Let's see. Just looking at the books right now. Go through the terminology. I'm gonna add everybody in the Discord. This is all free info. So go read that terminology. Right there. Go look at the books. You've got Swing Trader Bible. You've got Trade Classic Chart Patterns. You've got Trading in the Zone, which is an excellent book. Fundamental Analysis for Dummies. You've got actually a ton of books here, and I've got more coming, audiobooks as well. So I've got trading rules, indicators, candlesticks. I'm adding to these all the time. So that would be my recommendation there as far as got news on my squawk. What do you got? Reggie, got it. Reggie, REGI, Renewable Energy Group. Okay. Okay. So the first immediate target that I see, and looking at downtrend. Okay. So let's start from the swing high, run it to that low. So right now, target 57.35. 57.35 on our Reggie. So maybe let's go look at the flow or the RGI. Do they have options? They have October 15th. They have $55 strikes. Those are buck 45. The spread is not great. I think I may get one of those. What was the news on that? First of all, before I get into anything. I'm gonna grab one. I would not small accounts, this is speculatory. Don't do this. Not getting filled though. The spread's whack.
Order filled.
There it is. Whistleblower on TV for Facebook. Yep. There we go. Watch Facebook. Ooh. Be careful. Buy the rumor, sell the news, but this could be crazy. Um, all right. So Facebook. I mean, it's risky to go and take a play. You could maybe. Wow. Wow. The damage to self-interest and self-worth inflicted by Facebook today will haunt a generation. I wouldn't be surprised at all. All right, so let's go look at the setup, right? This has momentum behind it. Currently, things are happening at the moment that could lead it to break out of this setup. Now, take a look at the setup. I want you guys to be extremely careful because they know that you're watching it, and the more that you're watching them, or the more that you're playing, the more liquidity that you provide. So before you go and take a position, wait for a clean break. So 325 or 327 would be a cleaner entry. You could speculatory enter something like that, but I would also just remind you that you are, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm not off. I would remind you that you still have room to bounce. So that would be my only reminder here. Yep, and there's your real support. So basically 326. So I did in fact. Oh my God, Roku is bouncing so hard. I'm okay with that though. I'm gonna stay away. All right, first price target on Camber Energy. What did I say? 265. I think I was 2 cents off from there. Yeah, it is going down. I mean, if you wanted to take a speculatory. Sorry if you guys I on YouTube and stuff like that. I'm obviously focused on Discord first, so just reading their comments and stuff like that first. So um 320 puts. No, it's 315s. Where are we at? Where's Facebook at right now? Oh, there it is. 328. I mean, YOLO 315s or 310s. Let me grab a 310. I'm gonna grab 310s. Guys, I'm grabbing 310. This is a not a I would say this is not a like this is a little risky. Okay, this is me. Don't if you can't. Okay, this is one to avoid, right? It's within my risk to do so, but I would avoid it if you don't have the capital to do it. If it's going to hurt you that you lose $90 or $100, that's your sign. Don't do it. Okay? Just being clear. And with that,
Order filled.
oops. I just grabbed YOLO Facebook 310 puts here. Justin, fight yourself. I don't know, man. She's talking about some heavy shit. So uh this is speculatory. So like I said, anywhere above 331.75 maybe. It's important to remember that the government really I'm not going to say this too, but the government runs Facebook, okay? It's not Zuck, all right? They work together. The Facebook is the biggest spy like it's literally just I'll go stop. Anyway, I'm gonna restart this, guys. Real quick. If the market starts to unravel, then you may see game do an incredible squeeze. I'm restarting. Jesus Christ. No way. I just hit 40,000 subscribers on TikTok. What? What channel is she on? Do you have a Discord or something? Yes, yes, I have a Discord. Go in the link in my bio, wherever you guys want to. TikTok, Twitter, and I would recommend going there. BA, BA was showing strength, but it's wrapped up in this pattern here. So check that out, right? So your downtrend is at 226.85. It looks like your little uptrend here. So you've got a really interesting pennant. The overall setup on BA is this. It's an incredible channel here, and we need a bounce. So TikTok is probably only going to get bigger. It's still in that phase. That's why I tell people, I don't care what it is you do. If you like, if for me, I told somebody once, and I thought about it because they would have gotten famous. I was like, dude, like, just go try. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but unfortunately, this is society we live in. Go get some frozen fish sticks, put it in your wallet, and try and go pay for something at different locations. Like, as stupid as that sounds, somebody would do it, and literally it would go viral because someone's like, it just tickles. Do it. Be the social experiment. Go get frozen fish sticks, record yourself, and be like, do you guys take fish sticks or whatever, however you want to do that. That's your acting. If TikTok goes public, bro, dude, they also just added links so that way you can sell stuff. Crazy. I don't have anything to sell, but yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Those of you guys here on YouTube. Again, YouTube, we just hit 40. We're actually, oh my God, we're at 4,300 subscribers here on YouTube. I can't believe it. That's incredible. Thank you guys. That's so cool. Charge point. All right, I'm all yours, guys. So just let me know what you guys want. Okay, so I have what you need here on ChargePoint. All right, and you're not gonna like the full story on it, but I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. So on ChargePoint, top right hand corner of my screen, you'll notice that we did have a pretty interesting setup with a falling wedge on the daily. Now, one thing that can happen is any pattern can get blown if the sentiment isn't correct. So in this case, this was a third tap of support and you broke, you flushed. So right now, a simple retest of 1875 is highly likely as a retest of the very same level that you broke. Thank you for all your teaching. Yes, Mandingus. I know that sounds so stupid, but it's just like, like you can be if you're weird, like you can be yourself and create something out of it. I mean, we live in a really lucrative world, where like if you just wanted to be a creator, just do what you're already doing. Why the hell did I not buy Roku? I should have bought that. I guess I didn't really have any indication to, but are you at Neo downside? You might be in a position above 34.18 to try and maybe use weeklies to the upside, but damn, EA ended up being garbage. All right. Bullish Nvidia 205 expiring this week. Charge point. That's my opinion on charge point there. Can I check out Lucid? You guys have been asking about Lucid for a minute. Lucid did bounce off that 50 EMA. That's the daily time frame there. You still haven't shown enough strength to make it, but in a positive sense, look at that downtrend break. So you did have a really, in fact, wait, what am I talking about? We knew about this last night. So there's that falling wedge that we were talking about literally last night on Lucid Group. 24.75 still remains the first target. I would even say a strong entry is $25. So look at what did I tell you guys on Facebook? What did I tell you? They ain't scared. All right. They absolutely could and will run this up on you. So like I said, that was complete risk and totally within my risk. So Facebook, yep, they got liquidity right now. Don't look at the chart. I mean, this thing could literally go and rip to 333, right? Just bounce around. I'm looking at potential setups here, and I mean, I'm looking at this gap down, running from the gap down, running here. Don't doubt the market. Thank you, Roxana. I appreciate that. I hope you get more subscribers. You deserve way more. Oh, thanks. Nvidia, you said you wanted to look at Nvidia. Yeah, talk about Roku, dude. What the hell? Roku just ripped. Oh my God. Nvidia ripped too. I'm being lazy right now. What's Tesla doing? We're having an inside day on Tesla. Nice bounce though. Good bounce there. Facebook, yeah, Facebook is on the move. Look at it. Look at how choppy it is. They're just shorting it all around. I just took a YOLO play out on it. I'm gonna scratch it off and see what that ticket gives me. Guys, I think I warned people last night about MARPS, about how it spikes up drastically and falls really hard. Make sure to look at the behavior of the stock before you buy it. That'll kind of, and look at that bounce there on Facebook. So watch Facebook to go to 334. Volume is rising. Look at this stupid thing. I'll scalp you to the upside. Don't try me. How much are those? 335s? Fuck that. Fuck that. Wow. I'm down though on that one. Wow, Nvidia, great. It's still in downtrend, so I would obviously let you know that you're still very much in a downtrend, but this is a major mark. In fact, do you guys remember 197 on Nvidia as a level? That's literally where we bounced today. So good show on that one. There goes Facebook to the upside. Like I said, it's just a YOLO. Don't. It's not a real play. So. Guys, link in the bio. I'm on YouTube right now. If you guys are watching on TikTok, uh, there's a good possibility, yes. I'm on TradingView. Yeah, if you have any questions, I'll check out any tickers. Just please hop in the YouTube. That way I can see your request. Otherwise, I cannot see them. Okay, so Microsoft. Oof, Tesla with the All right. So, wow, Microsoft was on the watch list today. It didn't take it above 285 because we had net, and that was a 100% play. So we can't be mad at that. There goes Facebook, 333. Geez, Netflix got shook out earlier. Now it's rocketing. Yeah, I'm gonna hope, because think about it. If she says one thing, and it doesn't do well, it dumps. I mean, but to the same degree, it could go to the upside. So first thing that I would say here on Microsoft, and I believe I stated this before. Look, you got to see through the noise. That's pre-market, right? You got to see through the noise. Um, right here, you see the 200-day EMA. It is highly probable that you go and test downtrend. That downtrend right now is all the way at 290. So you could go and find a good entry here, wait for a little pullback. It's likely it may not get there today, but it is moving there. So I know that's why I said you guys be careful. It could absolutely bounce. I was waiting to see if it would break. It bounced right back up. So now this is gonna, if it rejects 333.65, then watch it go right back down to my entry. So otherwise, if it gets above 334, I'll probably cut whatever's left. Like I said, I bought like a little position here. I'm still green I'm very green for net. So like I'm not digging into remotely any. See, if that's you, then that's okay. If that's not you, you should have taken the play. So, and that is that simple. I tried to make it clear, I said yesterday during the pain we'd be green. He did. Rolly let you guys know he does. That's wisdom you can't beat. I'm about to make a whole TikTok on this man. Um, Whistleblower is roasting Zuck. I know. You guys want to listen to it? Should I pull it up? All right, let me see.
It's a detector, we would likely have many more cases. Okay, then let me ask you, yeah, let me ask you this. So you look at the way that they have the data, but they're choosing to keep that data and advertise from it, right? Sell it to third parties. So what does Facebook do? You've got these 600,000 accounts that ought not to be on there. And, and right.
Okay.
But then you delete
Just slathering it on right now.
But what happens
Yeah, firm gave you no signs of reversal.
Does Facebook keep that data? Do they keep it until those children go to age 13? Since, as you're saying, they can work backward and figure out the true age of a user. So, what do they do with it? Do they delete it? Do they store it? Do they keep it? How do they process that?
Honestly, dude, Microsoft is on a tear. It's in the middle of the peak of that tear. If you want to try and catch the end of the run, I would wait for a pullback. But it's just been continuously running tears.
With regard to children underage on the platform, Facebook do substantially more to detect more of those children, and they should have to publish for Congress those processes because there are lots of subtleties in those things, and they can be much more
about
than probably what they're doing today. Got it. Now, staying with this underage children, since this hearing is all about kids and about online privacy, I want you to tell me how Facebook is able to do market research on these children that are under age 13, because Miss Davis was really, she didn't deny this last week.
Nothing too
How are
damning.
they doing this?
Yes.
Do they bring kids into focus groups with their parents? How do they get that permission? She said they got permission.
Hey y'all, let's set lots of alerts on BA.
That gets assigned, and then how do they know which kids to target? There's a bunch to unpack there. We'll start with maybe how do they recruit children for focus groups? Or recruit teenagers. Most tech companies have systems where they can analyze the data that is on their servers. So,
Hey, thanks, Andre. I appreciate that tip, dude. Thank you. Do I think Facebook will go to 340? No, I see 334.
And those focus groups appear to be.
You could potentially enter, Microsoft, and then add on the pullback, but I see a pullback soon. So, Affirm also don't sleep on it. It's not done. It just hit the target. There it is. It just hit the target. 114.75. So you literally just hit that target.
You might reach out to some that came from each population.
I do remember when AOC gave him a stroke. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
Thoughts on
And I
AMC?
know it.
For sure.
For some of these studies. And I assume
Wow.
I assume they get permission for
Damn.
that on that. Okay. Well, we're still waiting to get a copy of that parental consent form that would involve children. My time has expired, Mr. Chairman. I'll save my other questions for a second round. I gotta get those. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Senator Blackburn, Senator Klobuchar.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you so much, Ms. Hogan, for shedding a light on how Facebook time and time again has put profit over people.
Ooh.
When their own research found that more than 13% of teen girls
Stock market loves that shit.
their thoughts of suicide words, what did they do? They proposed Instagram for Kids, which has now been put on pause because of public pressure. When they found out that their algorithms are fostering polarization, misinformation, and hate, that they
3.5 billion users. Let that sing. Hate it and trade it. There you go. There you go, Rolly.
the January 6th insurrection, what did they do? They now, as we know, Mark Zuckerberg's going sailing and saying.
So AMC here, sorry, I have this resistance kind of off. So with AMC,
For that action.
there you go. So right now, I discussed this yesterday. You did get a bounce off support. You did pull off a little bit of a reversal here. I am watching, and you can kind of see, there's your trend line. So I'm anticipating further either A, consolidation in this range until we get really, really close, and then news could end up popping this one up. So, yo, Facebook is gassing right now. It's funny. I'm on TradeStation right now.
Listening to them. We have done
CEI is moving to the downside. Be careful, Tyler. Don't say that in the Discord, dude. You're gonna get me assassinated.
Which you understand allows the dominant platforms
333 or 84. No, I'm just kidding. You're good, dude. I'm just joking. Nah, you're good.
And added the bells and whistles. So the time for action is now.
Like I said, that was a YOLO call or a YOLO put on Facebook. We'll see what happens.
When she testified before us last week, I asked her how they estimate the lifetime value of a user.
I shouldn't even say anything. I guess Microsoft is going to go as well. So,
That's not the way we think about it. Is that right?
so if you look at Facebook, like I said, that was just a YOLO call. If you look at Facebook here on the daily, it is at. We're gonna actually have to delete. I don't know why. I have to restart everything on. So let's look at Facebook. So look at this setup on Facebook. It was inevitable that you would see some sort of bounce here at a major channel support. But you are current, and I have this. There you go. So I have this right there that you could see 335, 334. But if you look right here, you're bouncing off that 200 EMA. You do not have good volume so far. You're looks like. Oh well, I take that back. Actually, you do have incredible volume at the moment. So the first immediate target is going to be 335 to the upside. And then, I could straddle this using the position that I have, and then 340 would be probably that next leg up, 338.60. So, it's not terrible to look at it both ways for sure. But I have my there a little double top there. I have my bias a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Absolutely heartwarming. That's funny. No consolidation on CEI. Look at CEI right here. Okay. All right, dude. Kuso, leave, dude. If you don't want to be in here, man, I'm only here to help people. It's a high volatility time. If you're just gonna come in here and try and throw shade, dude, you're please leave. I do this to help people. So you say you have entertainment for the soul, but you're spreading a whole lot of negativity right now. So, keep that. Yeah, everyone. Based off of what you're saying, dude, that's not what. Yeah, that's not really. Well, when you come into somebody's page and say, "Oh, you're one of those type of traders," it's not too hard to kind of uh, assume. If you do, then I don't know. didn't really feel that way. Okay, so Nike has been sending it. I read it in Garrett's voice. Yuckenberg, baby. Yuckenberg. Oh my God. That's good stuff. So look at CEI on the daily, guys. I'm not a big CEI. You guys know I'm not in it. I already sold it. So I had a pretty simple setup here. Keep it straightforward for you guys. Look at right here. We've got 285. That got broken. My first target was 265 on the dot. Where are we at? 265. We get a bounce. So, naturally, you'd like to see some sort of recovery here. But that is true because I will use my hands, but not right now. It's not doesn't bother me that much. But anyway, yeah. So I see this candle closing. If it closes bearishly, I see 224. So that's my thoughts on CEI. Not hating, just giving you my straightforward approach on that one. And again, Facebook, of course, if they can get through this FUD, they are at a major support level, the 200-day EMA here. So breaking down trend, going to fill this gap, probably not outside of the question. You can already see buyers holding this one up. It looks like it's going to go take another crack at 333 right here once it gets above 332.25. So I bought CEI at 305, not a large amount. I can hold and see where it go in the future. Yeah, just you can dollar cost average if it's really something that you enjoy. Or you like, or you have earnings is coming up for me, so I'm trying not to bag hold anything like that. Lithium America. So I know it probably looks a bit like a flag, but that is actually that's pretty bearish in my opinion. You get multiple rejections. You don't even get to go fill your gap. That's the only other thing that I would be looking at potentially here. Hold on a second. So, oh shit. Okay, so pull this trend line there. Beautiful trend. Love that. Look at the angle. How did I find that? Look, 1, 2, 3, right? 4. You get nice angle off there, kind of giving you a Folk City fun recommendations for a car around the hood. It's 11 o'clock. Sorry. Lithium Americas, I would imagine that a rejection on 2150, 2140, you're likely going to go revisit support around 2015. A recovery would happen around 2170. So here comes a little pullback on Microsoft. I think we'll see 2750 would be nice. Facebook struggling to hold. Thoughts on AMD? Oh shit, you're right. You're dead ass. I'm gonna restart this. I'm gonna restart my stream. So just so straight up, you guys can absolutely hop into the Discord where there's a ton of free books, Discipline Trader, ton of free information, course material. Hop in there. Link is in the bio. I'm gonna restart this one. Or hop in YouTube right now. And that's where I'm streaming. You can leave your questions there. So, all right, restarting it. Okay. AMD's going. AMD has a gap to fill. AMD has a gap to fill to 102.50. I honestly, actually, now that I'm looking at that, I know Rolly already called that. One of our admins, Rolly, guys, it's not just me in there, but Rolly's in here too. He slacked those AMD calls as well. So right there, look at the gap. The gap starts 102, closes at around 102.45. So and you also have a nice clean break and downtrend, and you're also looking like this here on the daily. So the first target for me would be, yeah, so like 102.75. If it rejects 102.75, it's bearish, right? If it rejects and closes at 102.75, it's bearish. So right when that gap fill happens, we need to see a continuation. Nice job. You're up 200% on Shibu. Nice job. Snap is having an inside day right now, but yeah, the 5 minute, nice breakout here. 73.
Just got first call from school. His teacher.
What?
He's got so much energy. I had to give him a little talk on the phone.
Was he?
Line leader and everything, so he's supposed to be setting an example this week. So
Should we just get a new kid?
maybe
All right. There.
a lot of time wasted.
He had his time. He had his chance. Damn. Really like that guy. Don't you? Kids getting in trouble in school, man. What should I do to him? He's just talking. Teacher's like, he's just talking. I don't even talk that much, so I don't know where you got that from. Yeah, Jim, that's a great question. Also, we'll look at Starbucks here. So in answer to your question, I was taught to get those main levels from the daily chart and use those levels on intraday. I can see from your chart from all different time frames. Can you explain the difference? So right now, you can actually see these lines, the yellow lines here. Those are actually daily lines, right? Now, as far as like specific levels, by the way, guys, I told you guys 200-day EMA 110. That's exactly where we just bounced off of. So it's actually very good to do just that. In my opinion, with setting levels on the daily, the 4 hour, that's to get the basis of the structure to know where your guidelines are at and where you're at in terms of breakout, where do you need to go and test resistance. So like things like BA, right? The overall setup on BA is incredible, right? So we're heavily consolidated here. But I can only do so much, right? I can look here and I can see that it's heavily consolidated against my downtrend. And but the only thing left for me to do at this point is to go down to the hourly. And at that point, because I'm a scalper and a day trader, I need certain levels where we've seen previous rejections to clear. So what I'm looking for here on Boeing is an obvious rejection point, right? You gap up. So don't forget, this is a gap up. You can ignore that. This is noise. A lot of people get caught up on it. They'll draw these crazy lines. Don't do that. This is the level. That level is 228. That's the level that I warned people about before. And that is the level that needs to be broken on a smaller time frame to signify a potential break and downtrend on the higher time frame. So that is multiple time frame analysis in a nutshell. I know I'm sitting here talking and I should be trading, but I think I was too wrapped up. Yeah, Facebook is it's building a little reversal pattern. Anybody in Microsoft? If anybody caught that trade, great job. Where's Net at? Oh, net's still going. Son of a bitch. Okay. Okay. Did you make money too, bro? Yeah, yeah, you talking to me? Yeah, yeah, no, I made you guys we got a great entry. That's 100% play. I mean, buying 15 contracts of something like that, uh it's gonna be good. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I think right now, for me, I'm watching BA, I've got triggers set on BA here, but I know certain things are moving, and they're moving without me. That's fine. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull up the bot. Looks like the scout bot is firing off right now. So we have uh, at 11:07 we have BBBY short entry 15.5, 2 target 14.8. Stop loss 15.50. So you could, and the potential profit is 0.34 or 0.37 there. So not a ton of room there. The AI bot has GSAT $2 strike, potentially there. Net 120 put for 10.22 net. That's actually the stock that we just took. And that is 120 put. 120 put. And why are they doing a 120 put? I can probably tell you. So now that we see a 120 put and we're probably like, oh shit, like that's not cool. You got to remember that on any type of day like this, for me, I like to use like the hourly time frame. So this is going to set up with one of my favorite setups. So net is probably going to be on watch tomorrow as well. But what you're seeing here, big strong candle, relatively okay candle because relative in strength. Um, but here, God dang, dude, this thing is absolutely go. So above 20, and this that could be a hedge. They could be looking at a hedge, but above 24, I would anticipate, a retest of these $25 levels. And obviously watching volume and stuff like that. But I would speculate that the reason why they have taken out that position is because they would expect a pullback after a strong move from 116 all the way to 123. So the 200-day EMA and the VWAP right there sitting at 120, 125 could be where we pull back to. And if they're seeing weakness at this point, then they might grab some type of hedge if they're in equity or any shares like that. So um, I would say that the volume is still okay, but you are losing strength. So a pullback is probably imminent. And if you look at where VWAP is at, VWAP is currently at 120.75. So I trade on TradeStation. Uh New? Is this right? Did I get that right? Is this right? Benjamin? Yeah, no problem, Jim. Jimbo. I had this guy that I used to work with when I did like painting. I did historical preservation, and his name was Jim. And he used to he hated me, like, and I never knew. I still don't know why. But I did my work, like I did. He wasn't my boss. Like I was actually doing like the things that he wouldn't. Um, and then one day, like I noticed that I went to work and my paint was thin. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? Like, why does my paint feel like water? This dude had dumped a gallon of water, poured out the paint, and then dumped water so that I would like literally do a bad job. So then I just started calling him Jimbo after that. And it just made it all worse. But yeah, that's the end of that story. But that's it. Don't call people Jimbo, I guess. Sounds so cool though. If this is the correct new cipher, is this okay? So that's not correct. Um, New cipher. What is this, dude? Oh, you want me to look at a one of these things. Doesn't have a lot of liquidity here, but you are retesting the level that you broke out from. So anywhere above, I guess that'd be 48 cents. I'd watch it there. This means we are short CEI report available. This one has something. Let's go! Oh my God, the saddest family of entrepreneurs in the clean tech vaporwave space. Oh my God. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, Atlas, thank you for that. That's a gift. Um, I still have Apple puts. I'm still holding Apple puts. Um, you dressed? Go ask Mama. There's EA. All right, what time is it? It's 11:30, guys. Baba moving. That's enough to piss off the Pope. Um, that's crazy. You just hit 143. Probably gonna see a little pullback here, maybe relatively soon. 142.50 potentially. Nope, no, it's just still ripping. I'm gonna go to sleep up a cool 1K. Be back. Look at that, dude. You woke up and now you're about to go back to sleep. You're in Hawaii. It's the middle of the morning. You just made a rack. Go night night, dude. Uh, I'm getting a phone call from India. Should I answer it? It literally just says India. But I feel like I should answer this. How often do you get it? Give them my social? Why not? I've never got a call from India. Oh, they hung up. Oh God. Where can I park? Um, I would wait. I would wait for that. Is there an overseas trading platform you trust? Uh, I would go and ask a couple people in my group. No shit. Is it? Are you fucking kidding me? Downside? I said what I said. Yo, I'm sorry. Yo! Woo! Ellie! I did it. You want to come and sit with me for just a second? Yeah. Hi, Booker Butt. What do you got? Why do you got marker on your face? Hmm? Your birthday? Yeah, birthday. All right. All right. Say hi to everybody. Hi, Bye. Hi. They're making money. I'm telling you guys, where was my price target on CEI? I had a feeling, man. I had a feeling, and it is. Oh my god, dude, that is so beautiful. I hopefully I'm not saying that in the sense where I'm just happy my analysis didn't fail. That's more or less what I'm gassed up about. I hope you guys make money. India will offer to make you your website. That could be cool. I don't. I have a car warranty. That's funny. I'm not trading CEI. I gave you guys I get all I was trying to do is warn people. That's it. All right, net, excuse me, is getting to my second I really want to pull back, guys, but I don't know if I'm gonna get one. CEI buy the dip. Netflix going to oh, what's up? We have to be very quiet though. Yeah. You can be my interpreter from India. Roxana, are you in India right now, or are you just from India? Roxana, isn't that a cool name? Roxana.
Well, Roxanne, however you say it.
Well, no, that's yeah, I guess. Yo, no. Oh my God, Netflix. Why? Why did you show me Netflix? I was watching that this morning. No. Yes, baby. Facebook? This board? What is it? Which one are you pointing at? The Dow? The Russell? The Q's? The Spy? Uh, oh, Spy? Is Spy going up or down? It's gonna go down? When? When is it gonna go down? How long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 hours? Oh, puts on Ellie. Or puts on. All right. Well, I think from what I'm getting from Ellie, we're gonna see some chop. Don't be weird, but Ellie, you wanna say hello? Ellie, Ellie, say hello. What's up? Come here. Your daughter is so cute. Oh, God, get out. Get out of the market, Garrett's daughter said. I mean, this is why I like being home, and I like being with my kids and stuff. All right. Well, um, I'm pretty happy with today, guys. I made my goal with net. It was a great play, immediate ripper. I can't, like I said, I can't ask for anything more than that. Probably should have taken Baba. Um, let her drop a weekly call. All right, hold on. Oh, baby, they can hear you. You don't have to touch it. They can hear you. You want to sing? Okay. Oh, you're in Florida. Nice. I'm in Georgia. Is there a play after the CEI halt? Maybe at 2:12. No. Hey, no touching. Break it.
No touch.
Do you want to drink some coffee? Coffee, and then go back to Mama for an hour? Oh, she's joking. Predictions from Ellie. Okay, Ellie. Which one?
Which one?
Here. Where's the bull? Okay, she just pointed at Lucid. All right. Oh, the red one. That's we don't trade that one, baby. That's my account. The red one. Hey, Drew, TMI, man. No, I'm just kidding, dude. I know where you're at. Cummings, Georgia. Yeah, you're not too far away. We're down here on the coast. Me? All right. Thank you guys, YouTube. I'm gonna log off, close out with my Discord. Again, you guys can hop in the free trial if you guys want to trade with us live every day. You guys are delayed here on YouTube. If you're curious about my Benzinga Pro scanner, of course, there might be a discount code coming up here towards the end of the month, but right now that's still a free day trial. So that is where I get all of my news. That's where I get most of that high impact news. So the link is in my bio for all of that stuff, and make sure to subscribe to the Simple Stacks Investment Twitter and the actual
Order filled.
oh God, what was that?
YouTube.
No, it just said order filled. Oh, I had an order waiting for Facebook to average up. Okay.
Why me?
Okay, Ellie's typing in a ticker right now. Okay, that's not a ticker. Start over. All right, ready? Go. ZX.
Me.
Oh, look, it's ripping.
No.
Do you guys see that? Look at that. It just ripped right when she selected it. It's ripping. It's the New Zealand dollar currency. Go New Zealand.
What?
But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Nice. I go to Savannah all the time. I know that's nice. Polymath. I'll check that in really quickly. Okay, you done?
Hey, mommy.
Yeah, they said hi. Look, Mr. David said hi, Ellie and Mommy.
No.
That's funny. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing, and yeah, yes, baby. All right, say bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, bye. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a good day. Make money. There we go. All right. Bye, guys. See you guys. I will be on Discord in Power Hour. So if you guys do hop in the Discord, wait around 3 o'clock, and we'll be live then. So, awesome having you guys on. Thanks so much.
Bye, mommy.
Oh, I'm not leaving Discord yet. I'm gonna see you if you guys want me to look at something. All right. Peace out. I just want to. I know it's delayed, so waiting for the rest of my speech. All right. There we go.
Mommy.